hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How
That
y'all?
good, good, good. It's a pleasure to definitely sit with you today. So let's get right into it. My number one question for all of the rappers that are in New York: what is the meaning behind your name?
My name. I just felt like for me, like I'm not rich now for me, but I
Mm-hmm.
just felt like I want to manifest.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt like putting it there, put my like making it my name. I'm gonna live up to it.
I
So
love
for me,
that.
so I'm gonna have somewhere to start.
So it's rich new because you're manifesting right
Yeah,
now.
you gotta just
You,
have somewhere like my fault, but you gotta have somewhere. You gotta like push yourself.
mm-hmm.
For me, if you give yourself a short level, then you're going to stay short. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I feel like I gotta be hard on myself.
You putting it in the atmosphere already. So you're
Yeah.
saying I'm setting the standard. When I get out here, the goal is to definitely become rich.
Facts.
I love that. I love that. So let's get into your journey and where did Rich Nunu begin and when did you get your inspiration for music? How old were you?
My inspiration for music like 2018, 2019. I was like what, 15, 16.
Okay.
Um, I wasn't really taking it serious for me, but some like one of my older heads in my hood. His name ATL. Shout out ATL for me. He was telling me like, yo, you nice. I mean, but I was dropping. It was some like back then. It's not really back then, but like, my back then,
Mm-hmm.
I back then was like SoundCloud was lit.
Mm,
It wasn't YouTube. It was SoundCloud. So I was just dropping like little funny stuff, like little funny music on SoundCloud.
mm-hmm.
Like I'll make a track and then throw it on SoundCloud, get a little cover art, and then it'll be going up.
Mm-hmm.
And then my hood listening to me, my hood the only one that was tuned in to me. So like I ain't really had real friends. I had my hood was tuned in to me.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, yo, I'm gonna pay for the vid. I'm like, all right, I'll do it for me. Pay for the vid. I got what 20K. That was big to me. I ain't like
Really?
20K was big to me. So I felt like
For your first video?
yeah, 20K was
Excellent.
big to me. So I'm like, all right, I'm just keep going.
And so what who inspired you though? Who were the artists that
Um,
inspired?
I, at the time, this when Chicago was like the drill music. Chicago was going crazy, but I
Are you
wasn't.
from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from
Okay.
Brooklyn. So
Okay.
yeah, like the drill music, like the Lil Durk stuff
And
like that.
when you
Yeah.
say Brooklyn, Flatbush,
I'm
Bed-Stuy.
from downtown Brooklyn, Full Green Projects.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Now, you said so the artist was Chicago drill at the time.
Yeah,
That was what was motivating you.
yeah.
And what else?
And like I like Tupac. I'm an old soul, so like for me,
Yeah.
I like old souls. Like I like old music. Like so for me, like this cause I make drill music don't mean I listen to drill music every day. I'm an old soul, so I
I love that.
like for me, I don't know. I like old music. Like
So Tupac was one of your inspirations.
yeah,
And who else?
Biggie. I can't
Wow.
really think right now, but I know when I leave this interview, everything will come to my mind.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
like for me, damn, who, damn, it's not hard because I do this on like I really listen to these rappers on a regular, but really like what's really like the people that really suck out to me like Lil Durk,
Okay.
Chief Keef,
Oh,
G
okay. So this is the
Herbo,
current artist.
yeah,
Okay, thank you. You're
stuff like
bringing
that.
this up
Yeah,
to current, but like from being an old soul, Tupac and Biggie. So who was playing
Biggie,
that music around you? Your parents? Like,
yeah,
okay,
my mom, my grandma,
okay.
like R. Kelly was fire to me too.
He's a very talented artist, despite
Yeah,
the
yeah,
personal life, but his talent is insane. I mean,
fire,
very creative, right?
definitely.
Do you inspire to like write and do so much music like that? Like, you know what I mean? Be an artist, or
Yeah,
what is your goals for this thing?
like I I really I just want to be independent. So like it's hard being independent. So it's like for me, you got to really work extra hard. So for me, like my goals for this is just really to be like I don't know, like to be big, get my name out there. For me, like get my name out there, like so people like you see how I said G Herbo and them stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to say Rich Nunu stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Nunu inspired me. I want to inspire people for me because
Yeah.
the lifestyle I came from. So I want people to inspire me. I want
Mm-hmm.
people to be inspired by me.
And I mean, you know what? You got a good start though. You talk about in the beginning that someone fronted up like 20K in the beginning for
Mm.
you. So you already come into the game with support. You know, that's not the way it is for a lot of artists, right? A lot of artists don't get that support like that. Like that 20K, that was for your first music video, right?
Yeah.
No, like a lot of artists. So I'm sure that video looks amazing. A 20K video, you're unsigned at the time, right?
No, I said my views got 20K.
Oh, you got
And
20K
views,
views.
yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that's good. Still,
Yeah,
that's still
yeah,
support though.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, gotcha. So you got 20K views on your video coming into the game
Yeah,
pretty quickly. So how long was
quickly.
that video out? Like, how did you run those
Not
numbers
like
up?
it took me I won't lie, it took me like a
Mm,
couple months, like
okay,
2 months, but
it's
it was
still
still
good.
big. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
still
yeah,
big to me.
yeah, yeah.
So
But I hear you're doing some big things already. You know, you're already, making your way. So what are the things that, so I know who you've been inspired by. What are the things that you have been things that you have been currently working on, and what are you doing right now?
yeah, right now for me, I got like we got like a little like me and my friends, we made up like a little like a management team called Breadwinners. Is we on our own, like we just
Mm-hmm.
like the people I grew up with, my day ones, we made our own thing going on. So we don't gotta, for me, go to other people for
Mm-hmm.
help. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we basically working on projects. Like I really work. I got like other artists in my group, like Kyle Loso, Fetty,
Mm-hmm.
Rich Glizzy, um if I oh Mayor Kenzo, um if I'm missing your name, you know I love you. But yeah, basically we got like projects coming up. So like me and Rich Glizzy, that's like me and my duo. If you search my name, you're gonna see like me and my duo. So basically we got a
Okay,
little
you
tape.
guys are a duo.
Yeah, we got a tape coming called double. It's called Double Trouble, or I Terrible Twos. That's what it's called. Terrible Twos and
Mm-hmm.
Double Trouble. Who's gonna name? We gotta getting stuck between the two names. And I
Okay.
got another tape coming with Cash Giuliano called Drill Soul. So like Cash Giuliano, he not like a drill artist. He's a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gave me the old days vibe, like the old soul vibe. So that's why I really like. That's why I named the Drill Soul. So for me, like yeah, I got that's the project I got coming soon.
Okay. And so you said that you are a duo with your friend, but are you mainly solo as an artist?
Yeah,
You're okay. So you're not in a group.
nah,
Oh, okay. That's dope. That's dope. And let's get into this back when you said you started kind of like in 2019 and everything, right?
yeah.
So how did you navigate going from starting in 2019 to 2020, the world shutting down for due to the pandemic? How were you able to navigate as an artist? What were your how did you make moves?
2020 was like I feel like 2020 was the year I got recognized. Like that was the best time for drill artists for me.
Oh
'Cause that's when
wow.
drill was going crazy.
That's when it kind of took off,
Yeah, it
right?
took off. Like for me, I
Mm.
was taking off. I was dropping back to back.
Oh wow.
Like at the time, I really had no funds at the time. So my manager, he was just like throwing like he was like, "Yo, 2020 was Donald Trump. Shout out Donald Trump. PVP loan. He was giving out PVP loans. So everybody was rich at the time. So so like we was lit. So like we getting videos every week. Every week we shooting. So
Everybody was rich at the time.
everybody was rich. So we going up at that time. We going up. So like we dropping back to back. I'm just taking off.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was the
yeah.
best time.
That
I
was the
felt,
best.
yeah.
So for you, it was easy to navigate, and that's when your career just kind of you
Took
broke.
off, yeah.
Yeah, you took off,
From right there. And then
and
from
then
right there, I just been Rich NuNu.
oh really? So that's when you became like that's when it took off for you. So
Yeah,
and you've kept this steady height, like this
yeah,
climb right now.
yeah.
So you could say it's just been going up since.
Ever since I just been going up. It's just
And
best time.
best times. Wow. So what all did you get accomplished? You said you're doing a lot of videos. So did you release any projects in that
Yeah,
time?
I
Like what?
released one project. Um, I released the project. It's called The Ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I released that project, and I just been connecting with other people like shout out like Winter Circle, Jeremy and White. That's Sleepy Hollow and Chef G manager. And if you know Sleepy Hollow and Chef G is, I went on tour. They got me on tour with them, so I get
Nice.
recognized. And I just been from there.
You already been on tour?
Yeah, I've been on tour with Sleepy Hollow. Shout out Winter
Congratulations.
Circle, Jeremy and White. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so so navigating for you, you're on tour, and what was it like being on tour already as a?
I thought I made it. I thought I made it, bro. That was the best time, bro.
Did you get the perks and everything? Was there a tour bus? Were you on that, or what? How did
Nah,
that work?
nah. Basically, like for me, I couldn't go like certain shows because like for me, at the time it was like I don't know. Like I wasn't like I wasn't stable. Like I just say it like that. I wasn't stable at the time. So for me, I couldn't go to like to the far shows, but to the
Mhm.
shows that was closer to New York and Brooklyn and
Mhm.
stuff. That's where I went. Like Long Island.
Okay.
Um, I forgot what else it was, but for me, like you know what I'm saying. So where Boston, yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, definitely. That's another place. I did another show with another artist called Jay Critch. If you know Jay Critch,
Okay.
yeah. I want to know Jay Critch.
No,
Oh,
no.
so Jay Critch, he basically got me like he put me on a little show with him. So he made me like let me come
So
out.
this is the second show we're talking
Yeah,
about now. Okay.
he let me come out in Boston,
Mhm.
and like the crowd loved me in Boston. Yeah, so
Really?
like ever since I went with the Sleepy Hollow tour,
Uh-huh.
like I feel like the people knew me.
Mhm.
For me, like they like, oh, it's a new artist, new face.
Mhm.
He like connecting with other artists, other
Mhm.
big artists. So I felt like when I went with Jay Chris, they already knew me. So
How
crowd was
is
going
that though?
crazy.
How is that getting love from, okay, being from Brooklyn, you're going into a different state, a different city, and they're showing you that love?
It was crazy. At first I didn't know they even knew me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I came out, like a fan came, they was like, "That's NuNu."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, y'all
Mm-hmm.
know me out here.
Mm-hmm.
I just started going crazy. I was hyped. Real.
Yes. Yeah,
It
definitely.
was love. I wish I could do that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that again.
You're
I'm doing
gonna
that again. Yeah,
nice.
I'm definitely do that again.
That
Yeah.
definitely is good. And speaking of, you touring and music, let's get into one of your songs. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I want you to tell them what song we're about to get into, and then when we get back, we'll discuss it.
I just dropped a new song called God Sent.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this.
You're going to tell us about it after
Oh,
these
all right. So
commercials. So we're going to get into
yeah, God
God
Sent.
Sent
Yeah, God Sent.
by Rich
Definitely.
NuNu. We'll be back after this commercial break.
The new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks. You found the new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks.
What's up, everybody? That was Rich NuNu. We are live on LA Key in the afternoon, Party 101.9, iHeartRadio. Rich, let's get into this record. I didn't expect your voice to sound like that, actually. Like I didn't know it was so you really do this. I can definitely tell. What was the inspiration behind this? I heard you talking about your mom and she wanted to keep you out the streets. Let's get into a little bit of the inspiration, the lyrics of your songs.
Basically, like if y'all know, like I'm a drill artist, so it was fake hard for me transitioning to that type of sound. That sound is like that's like a melodic type of sound, like a like like an auto tune type of sound. So for me, that's a different sound for me. So I'm really type getting my feelings. I'm getting like a soft boy era.
Oh,
Like
you're going into a soft
soft boy
voice.
era. You know, like for me, I'm changing my ways. I converted to Islam recently.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm changing my ways
What
and
what
stuff.
were you before you were?
Nah, I was just like for me in the streets going. Like for me, I had gone to indicted. Like it was on hit the news and stuff. So me and my friends, I got indicted.
Really?
Yeah, it
Oh
was.
wow. So you were out there in the streets like for a bit.
Yeah,
And how was that life? Like,
it was.
just like cuz you definitely I wouldn't even be able to know. So
It's
that's
crazy, right? So it's like for me that everybody know that lifestyle is for me is that shit is for the birds, bro. It's not it. You gotta watch your back, turn around every 2 seconds,
mhm.
worry about the cops, the
Mhm.
ops trying to get you.
Mm.
It's like for me, I'm focused now. For me, I feel
Mhm.
like I'm focused.
Mhm. What is it? Does it say blessed?
Yeah, blessed.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
I've been through a lot of stuff, and I was like, God continue to bless me.
Mhm.
Allah continue to bless me.
And for those that are listening on iHeart, he has this tattoo under his neck, and
Yeah,
so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about blessed, and that's just for those that are listening on iHeart, not those that can see us. They'll see us,
that's a
but
fact.
on
I'm still short
iHeart,
though.
yes. So that's really dope. So you got this tattoo after all of the things you had gone through.
Yeah,
Really?
it's like for me, like, cause that time in my life it was like the worst time. So for me, Allah continue to have me out here with you on the radio. So I could
Mm-hmm.
have been in jail right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel
So how
like
long have you been in part of Islam?
um since it's been going, it's about to be a year now. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's about
How
to be
does
a year.
that? How did that? For those that are not familiar with Islam, like how did that change your life? Converting. What are
Um,
some of the changes that you made due to
I
that?
gotta be on. I just feel like for me, it keep me on my deen, more structure to my life. For me, I gotta pray every time, like 5 times a day. For me, so it's like structure. For me, it keep me
Mm-hmm.
like level
Focus.
headed. Yeah, level
Mm-hmm.
headed, focus. For me, it'll keep me on my deen.
Mm-hmm.
Like so change my path. That's all. Like for me, just put me on a positive path.
And
I feel like
that's very good. That positivity is always good. I definitely gotta commend you on that. So, and then back into this record. So in this record, you basically was talking about like, that being in that place, but also your mother and her having to like,
take me out the streets. Yeah,
yes.
that's like for me, my basically like bro that God sent record was just like for me telling like the streets. Everybody know the streets get wicked. It get ugly. So like I was out there for me. Like for me, a lot of stuff happened. Got indicted for it. And my mom, she's like, for me, she want me to do this.
She
She feel
wants you
like
to do the music.
to take us out the hood. For me,
Mm,
like take us out to a better place. So I feel like I should just stay in no business.
mm-hmm. Standing up business.
Yeah, stay in no business, trying to get us out the for me, get us out the projects, get it from a better life. Give me and my friends a better life. Cause the life we in now is not it. It's not it.
Oh, okay. So you guys are not the project yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
Still working.
Still
See,
working.
if people think I'm out, I'm still there. For me,
Oh,
if you
wow.
people think I'm out the project, I'm still there though.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me the motivation, for your mother that you feel like I want those that are listening to know like what it means to you to get you guys out and what's the motivation.
Like the more like it's like I'm grinding every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like music, music could take me out.
Right.
Like my mom don't think because for me my mom don't think like this. Like, the industry is evil. The industry is evil though
Mm-hmm.
for me because she think like she going off like she see rappers dying like
Mm-hmm.
speaking to Tupac what I mentioned earlier. Tupac, Pop Smoke,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of rappers
Biggie.
dying. Yeah, Biggie.
And then all of the new people too that you were.
Yeah, a lot of
The
new
drill
people.
rappers. You remember you said something about drill rappers, but
Yeah.
one of the guys I forgot his name.
King Von.
Yes.
King Von too. He died. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So like she think like it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm trying to tell like I can make something good out this, man. Like I can really make something good
Yeah,
out this.
because if you're not trying to make that type of music to
Yeah.
bring a bad energy towards you, negativity, you could be successful. There's a lot of, so we have artists that have died, but we also have people like Jay-Z, and we
That's
have
what I'm
people
saying.
that have been completely successful, not in any of that, and they've been able to build these lives and make it out of the projects.
And
You know what I mean?
this what I've been trying to tell.
But I think what she doesn't want you to go down that wrong path,
Yeah,
because a lot of the new rappers
are
are,
going to that path.
yeah.
I won't lie. Like I made music like that. Like my music is like that. Like I'm really a drill artist, but I'm
Mhm.
transitioning now. So
You're transitioning to what you
I
to
knew
more.
like
You said the soft.
yeah. So yeah,
Mhm.
software. So like I'm transitioning from to a different. Like I want to speak my pain, like pain music.
Mhm.
I want to tell my pain. Like
See, and that's important. That's what people want to hear too. You can put your pain into the music without having to put death into the music, talking about killing and senseless murders and the drugs. You can put pain into the
yeah,
music. You can put making it out the hood into the music and out of the projects. You know what I mean?
people just want to hear your story. I feel
That's
like
your story. Yeah, right. Well, that's some of your
yeah, that's
story.
basically is my story. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that alone, a lot of people can identify with, because there's a lot of people that are in the hoods right now, and they're still stuck there with no way out.
So they feel me. So
They
that's why
can
I feel
definitely
like
feel you.
I am an influence. Like
Yeah,
I'm an influence.
definitely, and being young, and I think that you can make an impact by showing them that they don't have to go down the
The
path of
road I went through. Yeah,
the other drill rappers dying and losing their life. So you could change the
could
trajectory
be like Jay-Z.
and be like a Jay-Z. Yes. Yes, definitely. So what are your goals though? What are your current goals and your state of mind of things? Because as you see the way that the hip hop industry is right now, what do you feel that it lacks? And then first you can tell me what are your goals, and then we can move on to the next question.
I feel like music changed. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not the same anymore. Like
It's not.
people don't know what they want in music anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like the artists that really speak their story and their pain, they don't get enough. They don't get enough attention. But
Mm-hmm.
the rappers
Yeah.
I feel like the people that saying like not. I feel like they're not saying
You can
any.
say it. You
Yeah,
can
like
say
all
it.
right. So the rappers that's not really saying anything in a verse. Like just talking about dumb stuff. Like
But you feel like they're probably getting more fame. But what's so
yeah,
funny is that what I recognize, the difference between today's rappers and back in like the day rappers, they have, to me, this is me personally, and I'm putting this out because I never got a chance to do that. But the new kids, I'm not sure if they're, when I was coming up, like you had like Jay-Z, for instance, we were talking about him, how successful he is.
yeah.
He had multi-millions, by a certain age, even though he started a little bit late, but still he was able to run it up quicker. And I kind of see like a lot of the new kids, they be at like 1, 2, 3, 4, but like he was like, he was like 300 million really quickly.
Nah,
So
yeah.
if we talk real success, I mean, is that successful? I'm saying like just to be at like around 3 or 4 mil, or is it more so successful to be at like 300 million? And they didn't even do any of that or lose their life. So for me, inspiration is that 300 million, that 400 million, and now it's that billion that, you know what I'm saying, that he was able to do. A lot of these kids, they're running up 1 to 2 million. They're dying. You see what I'm saying? 1 to 2 million is nothing
That's
in the
nothing.
world no
Yeah,
more.
nothing.
You can't. That's going to be gone for most people, because whether you live in New York, I live in LA as well. Living in LA and New York, that type of money is going to leave quickly. But when you can get that 300 million, you see what I'm saying, that you can live off and take care of your children. So I'm saying that to say that you don't have to, compromise or sell your soul or water yourself down. That temporary fame is nothing.
Yeah,
It's the
that's what I meant
success
to
in
say.
the
It's
end.
called a temporary thing. Yeah,
It's temporary fame.
like
It's the
people
the
just want to. Yeah,
longevity, right?
yeah. I feel like, yeah. That's what I want to. I want the longevity. People, they dying. They going for this temporary fame. I don't want the temporary fame. Like
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I want to be. I want to have houses.
Yes.
If I can't be.
Ownership.
Yeah, ownership. Yeah. If I can't
Yes.
be a rapper in this business, I'll be a manager. Like
An entrepreneur.
somebody, yeah, like somebody behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like for me, the behind the scenes people is the one that's really getting the money.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if I can't make it successful as a rapper, then I'll be somebody like behind the scenes, like entrepreneur, like how you said. Yeah.
Yeah. And then because then when we really look at it, right, when we dissect it, it's not that much success, that temporary fame, that temporary high. Okay, you up here and a lot of people know you, but what is that? A lot of
Nothing.
people are pursuing fame, but they're not pursuing the longevity, the wealth that is in the industry. If you pursue the wealth and you pursue the longevity, then you're building something for
Yeah.
yourself and your children, and then you're coming out of the hood. But that temporary fame, go shoot someone, get in the news or whatever that case is, it's not worth it.
I wanna say something.
Hmm.
You see how you said like the longevity and the temporary fame. I feel
Hmm.
like making I feel like the drill music is like temporary fame, and like making pain
Yes.
music is the
That's the
longevity.
longevity.
Yeah,
So you know how we just talked about Tupac, which is my favorite rapper ever. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper alive. But I say that to say, you see, Tupac died in 96. No, I'm sorry, in 97.
hmm
And so I think it was 96, 97. I haven't twisted. But the thing is, right now, today, you can put on Shed So Many Tears, That Pain. And that song still goes hard to me. It still goes.
definitely.
But what about a lot of the music nowadays? We put it on in the next few months, no one is even thinking about it.
Yeah, like
What is that?
that's temporary fame. So
Temporary fame.
that's what I'm basically saying. Like for me, people like it's like people don't know what they want nowadays. Like
Yeah.
it's like nobody. I feel like anytime somebody drop a song, like nobody listen to it more than like after like a couple after a month, nobody listen to it no more. Like I feel like it was a difference back then from the listeners from like when Tupac was alive and now like people don't know what type of music they want. They like the listeners don't know what type of music they want. Like it's it, it's a lot of change in it.
And you know, it doesn't matter. As long as you give them what you have, that's what the people are going to respect. They're going to respect your authenticity, you know? And I feel like when you said that, I can't wait to hear when you go in the studio and you do give the audience that pain and that type of music. Because I feel like it's going to really change the audience and even put you in the game for a longer period. So, with that being said, let's get into the title of the next record. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to come back. But what is the record we're about to get into next?
It's called Be There.
Be there.
Yeah,
So
so
and we'll discuss it when we
you
get
come
back.
back, yeah.
Yes. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Rich NuNu, Be There is the record, and we will be right back.
Right back.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks.
Mm.
Yes, we are back on LA Key in the afternoon, Party 101.9 and iHeartRadio. And as you guys were listening, we were
Hello.
listening to Rich NuNu. Listening to Rich NuNu.
Yeah.
We were listening to Rich NuNu, and we're gonna just really quickly, what was that record about and the inspiration behind that record?
Yeah, basically it was the same thing as the God sent. It was basically telling my pain, like telling my story, basically like for me what I'm going through, and I'm in the same spot. Like for me, they really looking for me and stuff like that. Like for me talking about my friends, like my friends in jail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like for me, cause I got a lot of friends in jail, like, and the friends that I lost to this lifestyle. So it's like I was just basically telling my story.
Mm-hmm. And I really liked it. I felt like that had that pain in there too. Now, was that drill?
It's like a little. I got my own genre. What I call things. I call things my own flow called drill soul. So it's like it's
Drill song
drill, but it's like
with a message or something.
yeah,
Because I felt like you were saying something. You were talking about your friends or who you're gonna
yeah. So I call
take
it
care.
drill soul.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. That's a different sound. All right. So really quickly before we close out with you, what are you currently working on, and where can they find you on all social media platforms?
So my Instagram is rich nunu underscore, and my my YouTube rich nunu. So that's the only thing I got.
Okay. And is there anything that you're working on that you want people to know about?
I soon drop a tape called Drill Soul, me and Cass Giuliano, and just be on the lookout. I'm gonna keep dropping Rich Nunu.
Definitely. I love that.
Breadwinners.
Yes, I love that. So we want to thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
bringing
too
us
for
the
inviting me.
music. Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for sharing your story
Appreciate you.
with us. And I want to wish you the absolute and continued best and success. And prayerfully you guys get where you want to get to.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be back with Blizzy after this. Thank you, guys. We'll take a quick commercial break.
Really? Yeah.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks.
Chrissy too crazy.
Gotta worry about catching up on me away. New ski this and new ski that. Sometimes you gotta let them kiss the ring. Gotta pray to Allah, make everything right, cause I done did some things. And it's still for the army, I stay on my mind every day, cause I miss the team. Wake up every day and I start to grind, cause nigga, this my dream. I'm from downtown, my side so pretty, so they think everything's sweet. Oh, it get cold out here for real, so you better stay with your heat. What you know about bending they block to the sun, that's the real definition of beef. Now I worry about cops trying to put me away, now I'm trying to put me to sleep. Like, put your blood in the air for me, put your cup in the air for me. I'm a for your God leading my club, so you might not hear from me. Middle finger up to the people I love, and they wasn't there for me. And I lost someone close to me, and he not here to see me going up for real. And I be in the field, and them perkies they don't heal. Only take them cause they feel so great to me. I've been waiting patiently, trying to see through niggas. Do they love me, or they hate on me? Do she really love me if I get booked? Will she wait on me? It's them late night talks with my cuz who I can't wait to see. I'm just trying to get rich and take in people who have faith in me. Ain't try to die, y'all gonna get care out here, so just pray for me. New ski this and new ski that. Sometimes you gotta let them kiss the ring. Gotta pray to Allah, make everything right, cause I done did some things. And it's still for the army, I stay on my mind every day, cause I miss the team. Wake up every day and